Hi, this is Kelly Bailey with Health Center Life, and if you're seeing this, you are just starting out with doTERRA and you want to know what the most important things are that you have and that you do in order to make this a successful venture. So first of all, I'm excited that you're watching this. doTERRA is going to change your life if you let it, and it has just been so great for our family and for the people on our team that have embraced it. So I wanted to get you off on the right foot. So there's a few things that I think are really important to have to start out and be able to share effectively and to be able to really help your friends and family with their health needs, which is really what the heart of doTERRA is about, is to help people with their needs. So the first thing is to have these little sample drams. So you can get these on Amazon or in your back office in your LRP area, but this is just going to be a way that you can create samples to give to people that you care about to help them with their health goals and their needs, okay? So if you don't have these, how are you going to share peppermint with someone? I would even take it a step further and go ahead and make up a few samples. My best way to do that is just to add maybe 5 or 10 drops of an essential oil that I know that I'm going to share with people, and then fill it up a little bit with coconut oil so that way they can use it on their kids safely. It's already effectively diluted so that they don't have any negative reactions the first time that they try the oils, because that's not a good way to start their experience. So sample drams, I get the 1/4 dram, that's what this one is, but there's different sizes too. Rollerball bottles. So this can be used a few different ways. So one is I just use them all the time to use the oils on my kids and on myself because they're so convenient. You can just pop the oils in there, put your fractionated coconut oil, dilute it properly based on who it's being used for, and you can just roll it on the back of your neck if you have tension, or I'm constantly doing this in my forehead with my hair for my headaches and stuff. But what I love about this, it's convenient and it's really easy to share, and you can say, hey, you've got a headache, why don't you try my rollerball? Just let them put it on and then put it back in your purse. But I like to use this in public because you pull it out, it's super easy. Sometimes it sparks a conversation, and then you're going to smell amazing. So you might get asked what you just did, and do you use oils? I mean, I've actually formed some friendships that way. Someone smelled oils on me when I was out and about. It's kind of fun. But yeah, you want people to know it's super convenient and easy to use oils. And if you don't have something like this and you're out and about, you have to have your full bottles of oils. You might not dilute it properly. You might, I don't know, do something else that just kind of, maybe you need it, you don't have it because you didn't have a convenient way to carry it around. So have some rollerball bottles. Another great way to sample are these little sample packs that doTERRA offers. And they have a little trio that's peppermint, melaleuca, lavender. And then they have the blend one that has Breathe, On Guard, and Digestin. These are pre-made for you. They have little vials in there. Can you see them? The 3 little vials. Ooh, backwards. And usage information. So you can just hand this to them, write your info on the back so they know who to get back to, who to get back with if they love the oils. That's the worst thing to do. Give them a sample. They have no idea how to get the oils when they're done. Or they go and enroll with somebody else because they didn't know how to get a hold of you. So have a few ways to share. You might have other little tools that you like, but those are, I think, just kind of basic. You need them. You can get little miniature rollerball bottles too. So those are kind of fun. You can get like 1 milliliter ones, 5 milliliter ones. This is 10. I get these in packs of like 18 or 24 at a time off of Amazon. Really great. Less than $1 a piece. So the other thing I like to have are these little A to Z guides. You can get, there's a Healthy Can Be Simple one, there's 100 uses for oils one, there's a lot of different versions, but I like this because it has health concerns you can easily look up. So this is about $1. You can sometimes get them for 60 cents a piece, but most of the time I have to spend $1 to get these. But if I'm giving a sample out for a headache or something, and I give them this, now they're going to flip through it. I promise. They're going to see what they can do for anger. Try not to do anything that's not compliant. Balance issues. Let's see. Dandruff. Dehydrated skin. Hemorrhoids. So they're going to see, wow, these oils can do a lot more than just what you gave me the product for. So I've never had this return void. I write my info on the back so that they know who to get back to. They might lose the sample eventually, but they're not going to probably accidentally throw away this little booklet because it's really well done. So get whatever it is you like. I like these. I get them from aromatools or oillife.com. And they're just fantastic. So I always have at least 20 of these on hand, and I send them out with my little samples and stuff. The other thing is a book, a reference book. So my two favorites are The Essential Life and Modern Essentials. Now, I will say this is my favorite, mostly because I'm really into how things look, and this feels less like a textbook to me, and it's beautiful. So you can look in the beginning and you can search your different health concerns and whatnot, and it's got more information that you can look up that body system. But it has a page for every oil, and it's really pretty. So you can see, what all cypress can do, what it blends well with, its top properties, safety, so whether it can be used internally or not. A lot of studies that are referenced at the bottom. And then if you move on, you can see supplements, and then they have sections for things like the skeletal system and the cardiovascular system and all of that. So essentially, if you're going to, I said essentially, if you're going to do an essential oil business, you need a reference book because, first of all, you don't want people to think that you're just an expert and you know everything and they can never do what you do because you're so knowledgeable. So if they can see you looking up something in a book, they will say, I could do that. I could look up in a book. So you can get these for as little as like $16 or $17 if you buy them in bulk, like 10 or 20 at a time. But you can also get them for about $26, $28 if you just buy them singly, off of the internet somewhere. I usually get these from Oil Life in bulk, and my team gets them from me, and it just works out. Now, some people, like Lindsay, the person who enrolled me, she loves Modern Essentials, and you might find yourself really loving it. So this is going to be a lot more like a textbook. It's got some information on, reflex points and things like that, but it's going to read like a textbook. So you've got literally like all these different concerns and whatever. It's just hard for me to look at it. I like things that are pretty. This is not a pretty book, but it is very, very educational. So I've got them both, but really I'm going to bring this one out every time, and it's pretty enough to be on the coffee table. Love it. So anyway, it's got like recipes, and you can cook with your oils, and you can figure out how to use them for pets and cleaning and everything else. So I think that's really important. And this last one's a bonus. I kind of say it is a necessity if you're wanting to do this as a business at all, because it is so inspiring to read other people's success stories in doTERRA. So this is the, I don't know if it's the most recent one or not. I keep like 1,000 of these laying around so I can just grab it when I have a few minutes to read. But you can see all the great stories of people who have hit diamond and beyond in doTERRA, and you can see like what they did and what their little tips and tricks are for success. And what I think is really great about these is you can see that it's just ordinary people who made it work, and they might not necessarily have any special skills or talents. I certainly don't. I'm stubborn to a fault, and that's probably why I've been able to get where we've gotten to in doTERRA, because I haven't given up, and I'm really tenacious. But beyond that, I'm just, a typical person, and I really do believe anyone can do this business. I do love the oils. You do have to love the oils, but if you can read these stories, you can really get inspired and learn that you can do this. Anyone can do this, and it keeps you kind of motivated, especially on the bad weeks or when your friend doesn't show up for that one-on-one you're going to do, or, your class is a no-show or something like that. So these are kind of my very first getting started. Make sure you have them. Of course, other requirements would be to have your LRP set to 100 PV at all times. Please don't place your order and then back it down to 10 PV or something and then think, well, right before it ships, I'll get it up to 100, because doTERRA actually looks at your LRP order before they send you a check. So they send checks weekly, and if you enroll your friend on a Monday and on Wednesday they run commissions and you don't have 100 points in your LRP, you're not going to get commission for enrolling your friend on Monday. So you really want to make sure that that's set all the time to 100 PV. If you're not sure what you want in a month, you can just put something random. I usually will just fill it up with helichrysum or something because it's kind of expensive, and I can get it up to 100, and then I can change it before I ship it out. Make sense? Anyway, have fun with this. Feel free to reach out to me on healthcenteredlife.com if you have questions about getting started. If you haven't gotten started yet and for some reason you're watching this video, I would love to work with you. Our team has a lot of great leaders that I can pair you with. and you'll get support from me and them as well. So if you're not already working with someone and they haven't been helping you with doTERRA yet, please reach out to us. We have lots of places on our team you can thrive and a lot of great learning opportunities and support. So hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk soon.